good day, everyone. Welcome back to another powerful episode of CHM 111. And in this particular video, we'll be dealing with cyclic compound. We can also call this ring compound, or cyclic compound. But we'll be dealing with a part of the ring compound called the carbocyclic compound. The carbocyclic compound, because originally carbocyclic compound are divided into two. We have ring compound divided into two. We have carbocyclic and heterocyclic. So for carbocyclic, they contain just carbon in their rings. For example, if you have something like carbon, this is a carbocyclic compound. This is a ring compound, first of all, and this is a carbocyclic compound because the ring consists of just carbon. So if I put N here, that means the ring consists of carbon and nitrogen. We call this heterocyclic compound, but we'll not be dealing with something like this. So what we'll be dealing with here is just carbocyclic compound. And under the carbocyclic compound, we'll be dealing with aliphatic, not aromatic carbocyclic compound. I already know that aromatic talks about benzene, which is conjugated diene. That's not what we are dealing with. We are dealing with aliphatic compound, so there will be no need for double bond in here. So please take note of that. So for cyclic compound, these are aliphatic compound, or these are carbocyclic compound that have a single chain between carbon to carbon bond. A single chain between carbon to carbon. And another thing again you should take note of about carbocyclic compound is that they are isomeric, which is cycloalkane. Please let me write it so well so that we know what we are dealing with. Cycloalkanes. They are isomeric with what? With alkene. So all cycloalkane are isomeric or isomer of what? Of alkene. I repeat, all cycloalkane, they are isomers of what? Of what? Of alkene. So that is to say, if you are dealing with propane, propane will be an isomer of what? Of propene. If you are dealing with butane, butane will be an isomer of what? Butene. With examples, you are going to understand what I'm saying. Now, the first member of the cyclo ring, please take note. All cyclic compound, they have the general formula of CnH2n. And remember, we call them what? Cycloalkane. Why are they called alkane? Because they are unsaturated. Let me use that. Now, let's say this is the general formula. Here is C3H2 times what? 3. That will be C3H what? H6. Please, this is their first member. For alkane, the first member of an alkane is met. The first member of an alkene is ethene. The first member of alkyne is also what? Ethene. But the first member of cycloalkane is what? Cyclopropane. So please, take note of this. Don't forget. Then if I want to draw this structure, I'll have 1 carbon atom, 2 carbon atom, 3 carbon atom. This. How many hydrogen? 6. 1 hydrogen, 2 hydrogen, 3 hydrogen, 4 hydrogen, 5 hydrogen, 6 hydrogen. Now, for advanced chemistry, we don't need to be drawing structures like this. You just want to draw a triangle. So if you draw a triangle, it simply means there's a carbon atom here, there's a carbon atom here, there's a carbon atom here. So how many carbon atoms do you have there? 3. So 3 is called what? Propane. Then they are in a cyclic form. So you call it what? Cyclopropane. Now, if you want to draw for propene, 1, 2, 3, a double bond here, hydrogen, 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 and the hydrogen here. So let's count 1, 2, 3 carbon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hydrogen. They have the same molecular formula, but different structure formula. That's why I said all cycloalkane, they are isomeric to what? To alkene. So cyclobutane. Please, this is the formula for cyclobutane. This is the compound. This is the compound of cyclobutane. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. So cyclobutane is isomeric to what? Butene. So cyclopentane is isomeric to what? To pentene. So cyclohexane is isomeric to what? To hexene. Now, what about if you have something like this? Is it also a cycloalkane? No, this is not a cycloalkane. This is what you call cycloalkene. Why do you call it cycloalkane? Because of this double bond. So please take note. If here is triple bond, it's now called what? Cycloalkyne. So we can give you a cycloalkane, or cycloalkane based on the bond that is present in that carbocyclic or aliphatic hydrocarbon. So please take note of that. Now, if I have something like this and I put what's the name of this compound? I know most of us will fail it. So what's the name of this compound? Please, this is called cyclohexane. Why? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 carbon atom. Don't say this is benzene. No, this is not a benzene ring. This is cyclohexane. I'll show you something now. If I put something like this in here, that is cyclohexane. If I put something in here, it will now be, here's position 1, position 2, position 3. So it will now be cyclo 1, 3, or cyclohes 1, 3 diene, which is a conjugated diene. Now, if I now put another double bond here, instead of you to call it cyclohes 1, 3, 5 triene, instead of you to call it this useless name, it is called what? Benzene. So this is structure of benzene. Or you can also have something like this. So it's that you draw something like that, you draw something like this. But please take note, this one and this one here, they are no longer, they are carbocyclic compound, but they are not aliphatic compound. So you call them what? Aromatic what? Compound. Like what I said, carbocyclic compound can be divided into aliphatic or what? Aromatic compound. So that's what you should take note of. But please take note, which of the following is isomeric? Is isomeric to propene. Propene, an isomer of propene is what? Cyclo what? Propane. As simple as that. Propene, an isomer to propene is cyclopropane. So all cycloalkane, they are isomeric to what? To alkene. So that is something I want you to as well to take note of. But everything I'm saying here, they are just cyclical. Any compound you see like this one that look like a building now. So what's the name of this compound that look like a building? Those days we say this is a mud house, but in organic chemistry it's no longer a mud house. So here is 1, here is 2, here is 3, here is 4, here is 5. So 5 dots there is going to give us what? Pentane. But this pentane is in a cyclic form, so you call it what? A cyclo what? Pentane. So that is everything about organic chemistry, which is cyclic compound. I have a question for you real quick. If you see a compound like this is question A, this is question B. If you see a compound like this, carbon, 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 oxygen, carbon, and here is hydrogen, hydrogen. Let's ignore the hydrogen first. So if you have a compound like this, and you have another compound like carbon, 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 carbon. Let me just close it here, carbon. Now, option A, please, your answer should be A is equals to B is equals to, let's know. Is option A carbocyclic or heterocyclic? The truth is that one of them is carbocyclic, one of them is heterocyclic. So tell me, is this one carbocyclic or this one is carbocyclic? The other thing again is that which of the following is an isomer? In fact, tell me an isomer. Let me not give you option. Tell me an isomer of decene or decene. Decene. What is the isomer of decene? So if you know the answer, please feel free to drop that in the comment section. And like what I always say, exam is fast approaching. Why not send this video to a classmate, a friend that you want to score 70 plus in their CHM 101. Please share this video to others. And if you find this video very helpful, drop a comment to encourage me to do more. Thanks for watching as usual. See you when we see again.